It's mine. Got it my first day of residency. I replaced the earbuds. I never had anyone to pass something along to. Listen to those who came before
Grey's Anatomy is back for season 12. James Pickens Jr. is Dr. Richard Weber, the former chief of surgery and father figure. I had a chance to sit down with him recently in Toronto. What a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So much has happened in all of these seasons that Grey's been on the air, but you've been there. You've been there from the get-go.
You can't get rid of me.
What has it been like to see the changes throughout that time?
It's been great. You know, obviously we've been very blessed and grateful to be involved and part of a show that's had this kind of longevity and become iconic in a sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really been it's been gratifying to watch the evolution of the show and to know that the audiences have wanted to take that journey all of these 11 odd seasons here. So it's been very refreshing. I think it's a testament to the writing and the production values, and obviously an incredible cast that keeps re-energizing and refreshing these characters and these storylines. Speaking
of the writing, did you have any idea about McDreamy? About Dr. Shepard?
No.
Did Shonda give you a heads up?
No,
did you know as a cast member?
No,
did you know it was coming?
Not really. You know, we love Patty. Patty and I had known each other even before the. I call him Patty. Before Grey's, we'd shot a pilot together, and we miss him, and he was such a pivotal, obviously, part of that show and stuff. And you know, we move on. You know, the other cast members are now being infused, and so yeah, we did.
You move on, but at the same time, when you look at the television landscape, there are a lot of hospital dramas. There are a lot going on. What do you think it is that sets you apart, that sets Grey's apart, and has people coming back, because it's a much more crowded place than it was when Grey's first started? I
think it's great storytelling. I think at the end of the day, it's nothing more than that. Shonda Rhimes, I still say, is a genius, and has kind of gotten together these great writers, and they've crafted these incredible stories about people who are essentially flawed. And I think it's something that rings, it resonates a lot with the audience. They're people who at times these characters are not very pretty, are not very nice, and can be ugly, and at the same time, maybe 15-20 minutes later into the show, they become heroic. And I think we want to take that journey and watch that evolution, because at the end of the day, we see ourselves in that, and it's not as glamorized and romanticized as we like to think. And I think that's what's been the kind of linchpin of the show for all these seasons.
Your Dr. Weber has taken quite the journey.
Yeah.
And I have to say, your character, Debbie Allen's character, it's fantastic stuff.
It is, yeah. It's been great. I really appreciate the fact that we get a chance to see, quote unquote, mature adults having a great time and being sexy and sensual, and at the same time having their own agendas and at times butting heads. I think that's something we don't see much on primetime television, and it's great to see, obviously, and to see two African American actors now at this point in their careers, and we've been there, we've done that, we've seen it all, we've had a wonderful time doing it, and to get roles like this is rare, and I can't be anything but grateful for that.
He is so lovely. You can catch Grey's Anatomy on Thursday nights at 8 on CTV. Check ctv.ca for your local listings.